Scott's here, and hits are being made.
You know, everything started with me having a dream. I always wanted to make people happy with my passion. And that was music. My passion for music started when I was 9 years old, and I just never gave up. But it didn't always used to be like that. I grew up in a little hometown in Germany on an island called Sylt, and everything started when I was 9 years old.
Mein richtiger Name ist Jaden Bojsen, aber meine meisten Freunde nennen mich Jaden.
When I was 9, I got casted for Disney musical called Tarzan. Every day, 8 hours, 6 days a week while I was doing school. I didn't know what I was doing.
Und ich wusste zuerst auch gleich, dass ich singen kann und sowas.
I just did it because I thought it was fun. And I fell in love with it. And from that on, I got casted for TV shows. And after that, I moved to America because I joined a boy band. And that's where I learned how to produce, how to sing really. And I started producing. And from that on, well, I knew what I was gonna do and what I want to do. And I will fight and work for it every day. Someone once told me, if you're in the room, you're the best in it, you're in the wrong room. So I want to be surrounded by the best, and I will work and fight for everything, because I have a dream, and that is music, and that's my passion. I went back home to Germany. For me, everything kind of collapsed. I didn't know what I was doing, and there was nothing really except being at home and making music. After that, Sasha came.
I met Jaden when he was 16, and Jaden was a young kid and a guy, a really nice friend of mine. He called me and said, "Hey Sasha, I have a kid. He just broke up from a big boy band, good-looking kid, really talented. I think you can do the management."
He showed me what DJing is.
I never forget this one moment. His father was on the table, and then he came in. He came into the room, and I knew it. Like I said, shit, if this kid is really good, he can be a superstar. He has the swag, he has the look, something is on him.
I knew that this is the next chapter, and that this is what I want to do for my life, making music, producing music, and playing the biggest festivals and stages in the world. We said, if we do this, we have to do it right. So we put myself in a DJ school.
We have to put him in the best DJ school. We have to put him in the best production school. This will cost money and time, and we will see, and a lot of effort and a lot of working, practice. And he looked at me, Jaden looked at me and said, "I'm ready."
I started DJing and practicing and learning how to produce every day. For about 4 or 5 months, I went into training every day again.
They called me from the DJ school. They called me, said, "Sasha, this kid is really talented."
And I started playing big festivals around the world.
Now everybody's into this kid. Everybody understands my vision. Jaden is completely into it. He's like day and night into this DJ. And it was unbelievable because he went to the festivals, 5,000-10,000 people, and he killed it. Like he was like, it was his thing. I was behind it, and I said to one of my partners in Germany, I said, "That's it. A star's born."
It was crazy. It was going so fast that I didn't even realize at the time what was happening.
Then we get the biggest record deal, Warner Music, the biggest one. Guys, they loved him.
I was so young that I didn't realize how big this actually is. I was just doing everything because I thought, oh, this is so much fun.
Then Red Light Management in America, they want to have it too. Then also Max Martin, like one of the biggest producer. We can do something because Warner Music made the connection.
This is like crazy, but I never thought this is a real business or a real job.
But at this time, I also hired a vocal coach. Always thought about, I love that Jaden makes his own songs. Means like not just like production-wise. Of course, he can play piano, he can play guitar, he can do his own production. He's really good and really skilled. But the best way is also he can sing his own songs. Like it was kind of my dream, like Calvin Harris. Some DJs they do the same shit, and he can sing. Then it's over, game over. And
we met a girl who was my vocal coach at the time, and
himself, they connect each other like I don't know, like starting a romantic relationship or something like that. I didn't get it in the beginning.
We were just working together in that I didn't realize what was happening, and I put love over music.
My wife said, no. I think there's something you don't even feel it. After these 6 months, and Jaden sometimes told me, I like her. I was cool. I said, you know what? Don't lose your energy for the business. You have to be still focused what we actually agreed on to make you the biggest superstar DJ. Don't fuck it up because of a girl. I really said it. I'll never forget that. Yeah, and then this one day came.
After Sasha and I worked for about 1.5 years and built up a great empire. And
it was 6 o'clock in the morning in Los Angeles. I was waiting for Jaden. I think his flight was next day. To the phone, and he sounded a little bit different. I said, what's going on, Jaden? Tomorrow you come to LA, and then we already have amazing meetings with all these big people. Everybody loves you. And then we really start, like this is our big start in LA. And everything from here to here.
Fucked everything up, and
sorry, and then 4 years, nothing.
Went back to Germany and stayed with that girl.
And after 4 years, I never forget that. I was sitting, I think, in my living room watching TV, and then I get a text message. And it was Jane. Hey, Sasha, I apologize. Really nice words. Long text. I said, shit. I said nothing to my wife. I read it and said, fuck it. Fuck it. Next day, again a message. Again long, but not the same message copied. New words. I said, ooh, okay. I read it again. And then I think after 4 or 5 days, again a message, again so long.
I realized that in the past I fucked up.
Like when you have a wife, she knows exactly how to trigger the points. And she looked at me and she said one thing, I never forget that. She said, how many people fucked you up in your life? How many people really did some really bad shit to you? How many people ever apologized in your life? And I said, shit. Okay, my family, this and this. I was ringing. I said, not even one ever said, you know what, I'm sorry about it.
Even though if Sasha and I would never work together again, I decided for myself that I have to apologize for what I did, for Sasha putting all his time and effort into me as a project and leaving his family as well, and I have to apologize for what I did.
And after that, after the speech, a little speech from my wife, I said, you know what, I text him back. I tell you, I really short message, like, Jaden, whenever you are in LA, we can talk in person. Really short, like I thought he never will come back. He texted me right away.
Alright, I'll be there in 1.5 weeks.
What? Friday this week. I said, this kid is crazy. My wife was laughing. Said, I think you really mean it. Like it's really from his heart. I said, yeah, I don't know what. I was confused.
And I flew back to America. We met up.
This kid was 17. And he has the balls to really text you something like this. If I be honest, I saw him the first time and it was a really weird feeling. It was super nice and super like kind and everything. But then he sent me next day, I think 2 free songs. It's a funny thing too. He sent me 2 free songs and then he sent me, hey, I do also some songs with my own rapping. I said, shit, I'm so fucked.
Because I showed him all the music that I was doing.
Now he thinks he's Kanye West. I said, oh, I think this is, that's too much. And then, because I was really curious what it is, I still have the studio in the guest house, and I was listening to the music, I think 3 or 4 songs. And I was really listening to it and said, shit, it's actually really good.
And he was the only person that understood what I was doing.
It sounds like young Post Malone, like something like Travis Scott. I was like, wow. wow, it's really next level. It was really not bad, and I think I know really good about what is good, what is bad in music, but this was good.
I think he understood as well from my side that I changed. I learned a lot in those 4 years. I was super young. I didn't know what I was doing.
And then he gave me a little bit more his lifetime story that he slept on the floor, he slept in a car, he had nothing to eat. And it reminded me about my story because I had also nothing at one time. It was weird. I can't really explain it. But for me, I did it really because it's passion and I believed in this kid. For me, it's loyalty, respect, family.
I'm very thankful for everything.
Because I believe everything is about energy. The 4 or 5 weeks that we been together was amazing. And I looked at him and I said to myself, you know what, my wife is right. He apologized really honestly from his heart. I felt it. He came to LA. Let's do it.
But now I'm ready, and
You just want to give me like this feeling, you know what, Sasha, I believe in you, I trust you, I'm loyal, I don't give a fuck. We together, we rock this thing.
what we achieved in the last year working together again is insane, and for what's coming next,
He is on the stage, he's a fucking rockstar.
I'm very excited and I can't wait for the future because we have big plans, and I'm very happy and everything is going great, and together as a team we're gonna rise to the top, and can't wait for you guys to see the next chapter.
This you can't teach. You have to be born as a star, and he's born as a star.
This kid is so talented, you know, I do this also for 30 years. When I saw him the first time, the look, yes, of course, but also the talent. He's really a producer. He can do some stuff with the laptop, it's unbelievable. And he's also the new generation. And the plan behind everything is right now bringing the legend of the old generation, Scott, together with the new generation. We create something new. This is, for me, exciting.
And that can only be done with a team. And it can only be done with actually living through it.
No, I'm just happy you guys, came through, came down to Miami, and let me, make some hot shit for you guys.
I mean, I cannot predict the future, but he's a very good-looking kid and he's super talented.
My new competition, guys.
We're gonna rock it together.